The Ktinga, and ladies and gentlemen, as promised, I am at the boring stage of masking the little panels on the Ktinga. I did most of the top ones that I want to do with the Japanese green, and I'll probably do a couple more after I get these airbrushed on, and then basically going to have to go back in another round of taping and then do another shade of green just to break up a little bit of monotony. But anyway, started doing the bottom and just masked off a certain amount. Now, a lot of people have asked me, why have I not used the mask templates that are available? I assume Aztec Dummy. I know there's one in the Facebook group build there that's got they got a set out, and they're great and everything, but I'm kind of changing my mind, patterns. So I mean, it'd work out, but the tape's just easier just to change the pattern and make mine just a tad bit different. But anyway, as you can see, we are trying a random pattern, but keeping it, I don't want all of them, I don't want them all the Japanese green. I want them all, I want a good portion of it, and then I'm going to go back in and do some other little triangles here, a different shade of green. Just give it like maybe at least a two-tone, maybe a three-tone in the greens, just like the model here. Anyway, I started working on the neck. I'm basically going to do two at a time, and then once that dries, then I'll go back in and do the other ones. You can see, just started masking off just random places and trying to, you got to do all this work for, an hour, and then it takes 20 seconds to shoot it with the airbrush. But anyway, while I got masking and really didn't want to do any more, want to take a break, so I decided to do a little weathering on here, and I haven't decided exactly what I want to do, but I'm real close. You can do washes in enamel oil. I like to use the acrylic ones. I think they are just outstanding, and it's all water-based, so it's just water cleanup, water solution, and everything. But anyway, I take a little bit of brown here, put in a couple drops, put a little drop of black in there, good old water, made like a little just to thin it out. You can see where it you get the pigment in there, and I want it really, really thin. This way you can, I like to do stuff really thin, and then you can build up. I did put a little bit on here, but it's just real simple. You just take your little brush and just let capillary action take over, and you want to you're basically staining the areas, and it gives it a nice, good, worn look. And one thing good about the acrylic ones and other ones as well, you can mix and match, get you a little darker brown. Take your brown, more black, you can change it up and with the water, and you are good to go. And I always say, you don't have to buy fancy brushes. You can buy you cheap crafts brushes. As you can see, I got up here, these are my weathering ones for the pigments, and I got a whole package just for washes and everything, and it's just it gives it a little more detailed, and it gives a subtle detail, and that's what we want. We don't really want to completely cake it on there. But anyway, I want to do some more browns and everything. I'll probably darken it up and get the recesses in here a little more darker with the probably a little more black in there and make it more of a dark brown. And then I'll do the same thing with the green. They do make green wash, and I'll probably do a little bit of black, and I'll go in through all the little details there. It's just a little simple little trick, and it just gives the model just a little bit of a added bonus. But anyway, that's what I have got going on today. We are at the boring stage, and we will continue that up next. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.